Divisional title on the line tonight. They can clinch it with a victory. James Cybulski with you, and my little sources, my little spies down in the room telling me that the coaching staff had a good conversation with the young rookie to kind of give them a sense to say, hey, look, this is where we're at. This is the opportunity the franchise has. This is why we want you part of this team, and we want you to help be a leader and get us over the top. Let's see how the rookie responds to that challenge, and the puck drops later on tonight. We've got the call. All right, let's get all you poolies and all you hockey fans caught up on all the action out on the ice tonight. The Maple Leafs went toe-to-toe on the road against the Capitals. Washington takes this one in a tightly contested affair. The Wild played on the road against the Kings. Los Angeles posted the shutout, making it look easy in the win. The Yotes took on the Stars. Dallas turned it up a notch in the shootout, and they come away with the 2-point win. Lots more still to come, including the story in MMA, the hardwood, and more. Stay with us. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They're about to drop the puck. Here we go, Pounder. A chance to win the division tonight, and how excited must this youngster be?
I mean, he's a rookie, right, James? I mean, if you thought back to when, or he thought back to when he was a kid, he would have said, man, one day I want to play for this, and now he's in the game, and I think that's just a testament to the style of player he is and the confidence he showed throughout the season.
Denies him!
And the puck's in the low slot. The goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Taken by Bedard. Long reach breaks up the momentum. And he takes the feed. Oh, that's off the blocker. What a stop by Mrazek. Chicago's looking to break out. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Puts it on net. And that one's stopped. Chicago's got the puck along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Vetrano. Moves it quickly over to Bedard. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puck grabbed by Bedard. Shuts him down.
But you got to keep your emotions in check, especially when the official warns you. But he does not listen, and he takes the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
On a 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice when you're possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck carrier, and if you're a defender, you know you're jumping into a lane going north.
That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired. Here they come on the attack. Here's a chance in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Into the corner of the attacking area. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Chicago's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And he was right there to make the stop on that play.
There's always a lot of anticipation when you're playing your former team for the first time. Listen, you're friends with a lot of the players that are on the ice. You know their tendencies. But when you step on it, you are enemies. And you got to find a way to have the upper hand, because at the end of the game, guess what? You want the bragging rights.
Takes a bump but hangs on. Anaheim's got it across the line. Tries to get it to Jones. Hall's got it in the offensive zone. And there's the save. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. That's blocked. He scores! Well, talk about a blast of energy. It's the kid.
Wow, how exciting for him, hey, James? I mean, the preparation, the work you put in to get into this league, and it is so difficult. Gonna feel a lot lighter after that one. Batters up, hey, James? I mean, you look at that puck as it elevates. I just love the way that he's got his eyes on it the whole time. He makes contact, and he puts it in the net.
Chicago's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. Here they already lead in this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
Well, they get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from puck drop. I mean, the way that they've started, the urgency around the puck, they've hounded it, they've had a heavy forecheck, and now they get rewarded for their efforts.
And that's deflected. Big stop by the goaltender right in front. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. The Blackhawks have had multiple scoring opportunities here in this first and could easily have a much bigger lead. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. They fight for it along the boards. Let's see what the officials are calling.
That's his second penalty this period, James. He's got to reset emotionally and find a way to focus in on staying disciplined.
They'll go back to work on their special teams.
Well, they've worked on this setup in practice on the power play. It's already worked for them this evening, James. You can certainly see the confidence that they have in this particular setup, and man, has it been effective.
The Blackhawks come up with the defensive zone draw. And he takes the feed. Takes a shot, and just got a piece of it to keep it out. Oh, they do it again. Handles the pass. Terry's got it on the offensive end. Shot. Oh, misses the net. You know he'll want that one back, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly will, James. That puck is following him around, and you can see he saw the opening, but wasn't able to put it on net.
And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Glove save by the goalie. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. More than half the frame has been played here. It's all tied up. And they win the draw here in their own end. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Here's a shot! Fantastic save!
His shots come from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Here in the later stages of this period, the Ducks are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck. Sends it over to Silverberg. The Blackhawks take possession here in the open ice. Oh, he got all of that against the boards. The Blackhawks would love to go into this first intermission all evened up as they trail here despite outshooting the opposition. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Easily turned aside by Gibson. Shot deflected. A
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Chicago's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Scooped up along the wall by Fowler. Good hit to bump him off the puck. The Ducks gain possession in their own end. Here they come. Quick feed to Vetrano. Oh, what a save in front.
Vetrano's been a welcome addition back into this lineup, James. I mean, he's been out with injury, but as he gets reinserted in, you can see the spark that he's provided for his team, and he gets a great shot on net.
And he was locked in on that save as play continues. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick.
1 minute left.
All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this.
When your team wins, you win $10 off at Bob's.
We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. You can tell we're in for a good one because almost every fan is in their seats here as we are still tied with the second getting underway. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Chicago's in a tie game, and really they're lucky they are, James, because their opponent has really taken it to them. Why? Because they've mismanaged the puck and they've had way too many turnovers.
And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Gives him a jolt with that hit. And he stopped that one. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Henrique's been on fire lately. Everything he throws at the net seems to be going in. When it's working for you, you got to be confident. You feel like nothing can go wrong.
And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Rips it. Score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
All right, Cheryl, walk me through what's being said on the bench right now with the coach talking to the rookie.
Well, I don't think you can look at the scoreboard as a measuring stick. So listen, coach is saying don't get frustrated. Just stay the course. Stay present shift by shift because guess what? You're having a great game. Continue what you're doing, kid.
Chicago's rolling now, having taken a 1-goal lead here in the second.
Well, yeah, they got to be a wave of momentum that continues to push and press now, James, as they seem to have control of the game right now. They can't give any momentum back to their opponent.
Moves it to Hall.
He's got 2 goals already. Puck's on his stick. He's hunting his third.
Quick pass to Bedard. Here's a shot, and that goes off a body. Deneau's carrying it ahead. Shot! Off the post!
Chicago's continuing to push the pace of play in this game. They've been aggressive in the offensive zone. They do have the lead, but they wanted the extra cushion there, but unfortunately went off the post and out.
They've got numbers here. Clears it on net. Oh, how did he stop that one? Wow! Denied by Gibson. Puck picked up by Fowler. Anaheim's got it in their own zone. Fowler's going to play it against the half wall. Driving right to the front. And that goes wide. It's a straight-up race for the puck. Chicago's got possession of the puck. Feeds the puck up to Silverberg. The Ducks carry it along the wall. Stretches one out to Hall. The Blackhawks take it across the blue line. Anaheim's got the puck. Gains the zone through center. Fires it. And takes that one right in the chest and gobbles it up. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Chicago's won the face-off deep in their own end. Looking to set up offensively. Shot! Blocker save by Gibson.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. And it's a quick pass to Silverberg. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Looks to make a play over to Drysdale. Drives to the sweet spot. And that caroms off a body in traffic. And he takes the dish. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. The Ducks have it behind the net. Quick pass across to Carrick. Gaining momentum along the wing. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Mrazek.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Looking to set up offensively. To his teammate. That's gloved by Gibson. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Blackhawks lead it 4-3. Offense's zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Anaheim's got the puck in their own end. The Ducks play it along the wing. Slick feed. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Deneau. Can't get a hold of that pass. Quick feed to Carrick. The Ducks move the puck in the defensive zone. Sends it in on the attack. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. And now he moves it to Hall. And that pass attempt is deflected. The Ducks have it from their own end. Puck scooped up by Hall. Takes the feed. And he takes the pass. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Gibson.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Now a quick pass to Pilot. What a chance here. In on the attack. Cutting to the net. Oh, it stayed up. Oh, my goodness, what a stop. Here's a short pass to Zaitsev. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. Nice zone entry on the left side. Grabbed along the board by Zaitsev. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next.
Are you looking for information on the stars of tomorrow today? Check out page 21 of the program or our website for profiles on farm team members on the stars that make it to the league.
The moment of truth has arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. No shortage of offensive highlights in this one. Let's see if that carries over here as we are underway in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Blackhawks continue to lead in this third period, but the question is for how long, James? I mean, this has been a back-and-forth, action-packed game of offense. I don't know. I wouldn't like to play in this game because I was all defense, and there's none of it tonight.
Turned aside with the glove by Mrazek. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Lots of time left in this period. Chicago's clinging to this 4-3 lead. The Blackhawks start with the puck in their own end. Connors are picking up steam. Shot! How did he stop that one? Moves the puck. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Roy's lugging the puck. The Blackhawks cross the blue line and are on the attack.
Oh, Sergey, what a stop! Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight. The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, and they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
The Blackhawks will play it in their own end. And that's just out of reach. Slides the puck over. Handles it along the blue line. And here's the pass to McGinn. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Jones moves the puck. And now it's over to Hall.
Chicago's top line looks like they're having a ton of fun out there, James. They're showing their chemistry and their reason why they're in the lead in this game.
Along the half wall with the puck. Grabbed in the open ice by McGinn. Chicago's looking to break out of their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Quick shot! Off the bar will play on! It was that close!
The Blackhawks get some emotion from the bench as they look to extend their lead and hit the post and out. Everyone thought it might have gone in, and then they realized it didn't.
And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Chicago's got the puck against the half wall. Taken by Vetrano. The Blackhawks going to work on offense. And that slides right out to center ice. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Passed up ahead. Drives into the crease. Oh, I think that went off his mask and somehow stays out of the net.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Fans have been treated to a fun one tonight. Lots of offense. It's 4-3. He looks deep to Henrique. The Ducks pick up steam and are on the attack. Big stop right there. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Tampa Bay's up next and no love lost between these two sides. A few tickets still available, I'm told, so you better get them before they're gone. Chicago's got the win off that draw. The Blackhawks have it now. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, great glove save by Gibson. Past the midway mark in this period. Chicago's got a one-goal lead here. They're up 4-3. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Gibson's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
The Blackhawks have shown no signs of stopping, putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. Anaheim's won the draw. McGinn's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Feeds it up ahead. Turned aside with a glove by Gibson. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. And they take possession after the defensive zone face-off. The Ducks will play it from the defensive zone. On the attack along the boards. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Sends the pass over. To the front! Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Deneau's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Across the line and on the attack. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Works it across to Jones. And sends it just out of reach. Jones looks around. And the pump check. Oh, smart play. And he takes a shot. And the puck skips off the glove. Down the left wing. They gain the zone. Takes a shot. Here's a shot. And he snags that one with the glove. And he slides it quickly to Deneau. He carries the puck up along the wing. Here's a chance. Oh, brings it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Takes the pass. Bang on passes center in the neutral zone. Broken up at center. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Stopped by the goaltender.
Gibson's save percentage has been excellent, and he's doing everything to stand tall in the crease. Now it's time for his team to start playing for him. They got to get going north, but the first thing they need to do is retrieve the puck and stop chasing the game.
Chicago's won the faceoff. He scores! The former Hart Trophy winner, Taylor Hall.
Well, this is a play it looks like they worked on practice. You get the win, and then the quick release shot buries it home.
Chicago's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
And that's off target as it hits a body. Across the line. Puts it on net. Oh, somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Dumps it into the ozone. The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Tenorti. Chicago's regained possession of the puck. Great stop by Gibson.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Puck sent over to Hall. Gaining momentum up along the side. Jumps the puck in. Anaheim's got a hold of it against the wall. Slides the puck across. With some open space at center. Anaheim's got the puck against the boards. Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. Plays the puck up ahead. Here's a move in tight. The Ducks gain possession. Slides it diagonally to Vetrano. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. Well, after this one, partner, can we call this a heater now?
We can call it a heater, and anytime you're in the win column multiple games in a row, James, you know that everyone is feeling it. They're calling it a heater as well. Why?
You